I'm going to talk about the difference between a trust and a will. People use them interchangeably. Kind of drives me nuts because they're very different documents. Now, a trust is often called a living trust. And the reason people call it that is it works when you're alive. And in order to use a will, you have to be dead. The reason trusts work when you're alive is they nominate these people called trustees. These are people that take over for you if you're mentally incapacitated or physically incapacitated, you can't talk, and they can run your affairs. They can conduct financial business transactions. They can even make medical decisions. So the trust springs into action even while you're alive. And then a will doesn't take over until you're dead. So if you become mentally incapacitated and you're in a coma and you have a will, no one can take over for you. And you should have had a trust. So that's why I generally prefer trust. So when you're talking about a trust versus a will, know that that's a very big fundamental difference. Another big difference is a trust is a private document. So if you have a will, in order to use that will, you have to file it in probate court. It's called probating a will, which means that everyone gets to look at what you wrote in that will. It's actually public record. So everyone can see who got what, who you gave your grandma's watch to or whatever. A trust is a private document. There is no requirement to file a trust. It's a contract basically, and it's privately administered. So if you're trying to hide what you're doing with your money because you're, got relatives that are nosy, or you got neighbors, or for whatever reason you owe money to IRS or something, you probably want a trust. Wills also take a lot longer. They have to wait for the probate court to approve everything. Trusts are administered privately and again, much quicker. So those are the fundamental differences between why you'd want a trust versus a will. But let me add one reason a will is helpful. So most people that get a trust and have it done competently will also have what is contained in the trust is a pour over will. A pour over will is a will that simply says, if I forgot to put something in my trust and properly fund it, I'm willing it back to my trust. So it pours it back in. It's like a catch-all, like a safety. So most of the wills we see now are in connection with a trust. It's a safety guard. So if you would like to discuss more differences between a trust and a will, give us a call. We'd be happy to talk to you.